But you got your own kids. Yeah, you got 3 lovely children that you're going to bring this
Mud.
into.
All 5 of us really wanted him. I thought he was the most charming thing.
Pretty much
I've ever
hooked.
seen. Yes.
Okay.
At first, life in America was new and exciting for Isidore. He went to school, played sports, and experienced something he'd never had before. A family that loved him.
But then things start to go wrong. They got to start to go bad.
I wasn't used to the family. I didn't care for them. They were not my family. They were nothing. I hated them. All the bitterness, I held it in, and when I exploded, I took it out on them because they were the closest to me. There are times where I was so out of hand, the police had to come over.
You have any clue why?
I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. I mean, I couldn't understand it.
I think there were just some attachment issues as a result of, growing up without, someone coddling him and hugging him and loving on him.
When a child grows and develops, they need to be nurtured, cared, and loved. Without it, they're mentally affected.
By the time Isidore turned 16, his rejection of his adoptive family reached a boiling point. He moved out of the house, severed all ties with them. But then, when he was 18, he learned that Marlis and his adoptive sisters were in a serious car accident.
I was so devastated, and I was very scared that I was going to lose them. I had done so much damage in the family that I didn't think I was going to be accepted or even talked to. They opened the door, and I apologized from then.
I remember still to this day, he told us that he loved us. And I'm not sure that we'd ever heard that.
But that was a turnaround for him.
Mm-hmm. The beginning.
Yeah.
I wasn't willing to give up. He was my son. Whether he's my flesh and blood, it didn't matter. I refused to give up.
Once I saw that they were able to forgive me, at that moment I made a covenant with myself. I did not want to lose them again.
All right, so now what?
We're still doing the same thing. We have 5 more children. We've adopted them. Now they're
Gluttons for
40.
punishment, huh? And you, what are you doing?
I'm advocating for several things because I definitely don't want to see children, not only in Romania, but anywhere in the world, to endure what we endured. I think that the greatest gift of all was being adopted and be able to have the best family. I have to admit that.
Well,
I did realize that took me a while, but
now you do. When I was a little boy, I had all this. Trees, grass, sound of birds. I had a loving family. It is heartbreaking to learn what Isidore and so many young Romanian children had to live through. Isidore himself was lucky. He had his nursemaids and his adopted parents. Now he dedicates himself to helping other orphans, securing for them something that was as vital to their well-being as food and shelter.
Love. All of us need to receive love. But giving love often requires sacrifice.